Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Diamondbacks aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Joe Musgrove is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Digging in, John Jay. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming. Here it is. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Escobar carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Here it comes, 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, Dero. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
So striding in, A.J. Pollock. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Harrison's got it. The second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So here's the cleanup hitter, David Peralta. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High pop-up. Bell calls for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Into the box now, Daniel Descalso, and their runners at the corners now. He's set, and the pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Descalso behind 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Now a throw over, and he's back easily. The 1-2 fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Working to escape the first inning jam. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Zach Godley is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Now at the plate, Josh Harrison. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Josh Harrison.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Running hard, he's digging for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
Batting second, the shortstop, Adam.
Striding into the box, Adam Frazier. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball.
Counts 1-0.
hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Two and two to Adam Frazier.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. Popped him up. Ahmed trying to get there. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one away now. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Jay Hay, Josh Harrison do his thing. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Now at the plate, Starling Marte. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. First pitch of the at-bat. Nope. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Marte is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Starling Marte becomes out number 2 this inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hallo has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for Pittsburgh. Still no score. Stepping in, John Ryan Murphy. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The catcher, number 36, John Ryan.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's a .333 hitter. First offering on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Three balls, 1 strike to Ketel Marte. Murphy gets his lead at first, nobody out. Called strike, and that'll run it full. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Gloved by Harrison. There's 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Striding in, Nick Ahmed. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Nothing doing for Arizona. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Austin Meadows, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Started that swing a bit too early.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
The count is 1-2.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. On deck, there you see David Freese. He'll be next. The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting fifth, third baseman, David.
Here's David Freese to stand in. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. A career head-to-head numbers with Zach Godley. He's gone 3 for 6. Nobody out, runner on first. Breaking ball in for a strike. Freese behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Count 1-2.
The 1-2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Elias Diaz, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Here it comes. The 3-0 is taken, strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
None out, runners at first and second. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. You guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Stepping into the box, Elias Diaz. First delivery to him on the way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Meadows at second. Freese is over at first with 1 away. And it's 1-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Joe Musgrove. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Swing and a looper to left. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now.
Second baseman, John Harrison.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Josh Harrison. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He's not. I spoke too soon as it gets by him. 1 run scores.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Gottlieb. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
Two-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology yet.
A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. The 3-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
In now is John Jay, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man. Godley on at first, nobody out. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Missed with a slider.
Wow, that was a pretty good two-strike slider right there. I think that would fool him, and the umpire too.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the 1-0 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike one.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 2-1 home. Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Runners on first with one down. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. On the season, Pollock has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Into the box now, David Peralta, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He topped out in his first trip. Now the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 home. This is pulled into right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Ready with the 0-2. And a breaking ball stays outside. Still 1-2. Tapper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Here's another 1-2. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
Down.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes now. And that misses 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Digging in, Austin Meadows. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Bounce to first. Descalzo right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're up 2-0. Ready for another chance? Daniel Descalzo. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
The catcher, number 36, John Ryan Murphy.
Digging in now, John Ryan Murphy reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
0-1's the count.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Just got a piece up the line. Backhanded. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Vital Marte.
Up next for Arizona, Vital Marte comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Lined hard toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Third baseman, David Freese.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. A wave and a miss. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Ready now, Jordan Luplow. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here's the 0-2. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that, and beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty looking pitch.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Front door curve is taken. Strike 2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
Nope.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More ahead from the North Shore right after this. Into the box, Nick Ahmed. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Nick Ahmed.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
The pitcher, number 52, Zach Godley.
Standing in, Zach Godley. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Up around the face. That's wide. 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
And here's a slider for a called strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
On its way is pitch number 75. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
In now is John Jay. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Soft liner to the right side, and Jay's on base. He's got a base hit. So they'll get a 2-out base runner here as we check out the list of the best hitting teams roughly midway through the season. And as of right now, these guys find themselves in the number 5 spot in that category in the NL. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They trail things here 2-0. Now at the plate, Joe Musgrove. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Grounded down the third baseline. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, John Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. First delivery to him on the way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 is in off the plate.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, like shortstop, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope,
And he
that's
just
a ball.
misses with a curveball. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Two balls and a strike. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, A.J. Pollock. A hit in 2 tries so far.
A.J. Pollock.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
A windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Frazier loves it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping up to the plate, David Peralta. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
No runs, 4 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Popped him up. And Freese will look this one in, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman number 3, Daniel Descalso.
Ready for another shot now. Daniel Descalso. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Marte going back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
In now, John Ryan Murphy. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Another 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Soft liner towards center, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Michael Feliz takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Michael Feliz.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Meadows over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Bucks out in front, 2-1. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th.
Center fielder, Starling Marte.
First pitch on its way.
Ball,
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Nope.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-0 now. Here it is, the 3-0. Is a breaking ball down the middle for a strike. Now he tries to bunt his way aboard. No dice. 3-2. Soft liner toward first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Number 55. Down.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Bell. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. TJ McFarland will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 30.
Jake Lamb will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 22. Jake Lamb.
First offering on its way, and he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 0-2 home. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's David Freese to stand in as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch, and no swing apparently. Ball 1. Bell leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Still 2-2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The 2-2 one more time. Hit to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pirates leave one. They still lead it 2-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Kevin Segrist is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
41. Kevin Segrist.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Nick Ahmed, his career line against Segrist. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Looking at his career totals, Ahmed brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Jake Lamb standing in now. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. In the dirt here. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Into the box, John Jay, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Josh Smoker comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 53, Smoker.
Eduardo Escobar will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. From the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
1-0 pitch on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Smoker stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 is a fastball looked at for a strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn 1 pitch into an ending double play.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. High in the air out to center field. Marte is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. Good work there from the Pittsburgh bullpen. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. It's the Pirates 2 and the D-backs 1. Digging in, Jordan Luplow. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Jordan Luplow.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the seventh.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in his zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup over the inside corner. Luplow aboard here at first with nobody out. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Francisco Cervelli will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Silvino Bracho takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Heading out towards shallow right. Jay has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, John Harrison.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Josh Harrison. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner toward right center. In there, the base hit. Luplow is on his way home. He'll score easily, and they now lead by 2.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know you have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer is not gonna do too much damage.
Adam Frazier is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded in shallow left by Ahmed. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 3-1 Pittsburgh. George Cantos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
George Cantos.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Peralta, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Here comes the first pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Pirates lead this one in front of the home crowd here at PNC Park in Pittsburgh as you get a look at our line score to this point in the contest. Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Descalzo. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Two and 1. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Meadows is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 36, John Ryan Murphy.
Stepping up now, John Ryan Murphy. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Loop load on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Jorge De La Rosa is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 32, Jorge De La Rosa.
Here's Starling Marte, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Working quickly now with the splitters in there. 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. No hits to this point. Towards second, and this is taken for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Austin Meadows.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Austin Meadows. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball in for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Pittsburgh, PA. Ninth inning about to start in this one. Felipe Vasquez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Gerard Dyson is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. 268 the average for him coming in. Still without a home run and 8 runs batted in.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting, Nick Ahmed.
At the plate, Nick Ahmed 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
That's inside. 2-0. And here's a pitch in the dirt, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-0 now. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. Here it is, the 3-0. There's a heater in there for a strike.
Yep, 3-1.
Slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 to count to Jake Lamb. In prior matchups with Felipe Vasquez, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
In now is John Jay. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep. But if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
He's set and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3. Lamb, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Arizona down to its last strike. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Well, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
In prior matchups with Felipe Vasquez, he's 1 for 2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 2-0.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called the ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
2-0 pitch on the way. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Catch is made, and the Pirates have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's one of the best finishes we've been part of in a while. 2 outs, tying run at third, the go-ahead run at first, but they can't find a way to get him home. Tough way to lose, but a great way to win a game.
3-2 to finish in tonight's game. The Pirates took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Joe Musgrove takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Felipe Vasquez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 18th. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. A reminder that extra T service to the South Hills is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center stations. 33X West Busway buses.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the National League West, Josh Harrison had 3 hits and drove in 3 as the Pirates got the win against the Diamondbacks 3-2. Kenta Maeda got the win, putting him at double digits this season with 10, helping the Dodgers grab the win over the Mets 4-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Rockies hit 3 long balls as they beat the visiting Marlins 7-5. It was their 7th straight victory. The Padres combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 5-3. The Braves grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Orioles 8-7. Jake Arrieta earned win number 7 this season, helping Philadelphia dispose of the Nationals 3-1. The Reds tallied 5 home runs overall as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 9-8. They are on a roll with 8 straight victories. The Cardinals broke up their 5-game losing skid as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 3-0. Masahiro Tanaka got the win, his 6th so far this year, helping lead the Yankees to a win over the Rays 2-1. The Boston Red Sox totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 6-1. Marcus Semien was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, helping lead the A's to the win over the White Sox 6-1. The Detroit Tigers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 3-0. Trevor Hildenberger won his 5th game out of the bullpen as Minnesota defeated the Rangers 5-4. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 9-7. The Royals smacked 15 team hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 7-1. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.